April 7th marks a pivotal milestone in the universe's spiritual cycle, as Mercury retrograde officially concludes. This phase began on March 15th, under the fiery, explosive influence of Aries, the zodiac sign symbolizing action and impulsiveness, plunging many into chaos, unexpected conflicts, resurfacing memories, or feelings of being trapped in mental whirlwinds. However, as Mercury retrograde closes in Pisces, a realm governed by intuition, dreams, and the subconscious, a new gateway emerges. This is not an ending, but the genesis of a profound spiritual awakening, where logic surrenders to inner listening. Aries propelled us to act rashly, while Pisces now invites us to slow down and confront the hidden corners of our souls. This shift serves as a reminder. The lessons of the past 3 weeks are not mere obstacles, but mirrors reflecting forgotten parts of ourselves, unhealed relationships, fear-driven procrastination, or emotions buried beneath rational facades. As Mercury exits retrograde, Piscean energy guides us to receive cosmic messages through an open heart rather than a stormy mind. Now is the time for our inner voice to rise powerfully, as once distant dreams suddenly carry whispers of our true path. Yet the journey is not truly over. The ensuing shadow period, lasting roughly 2 weeks, offers continued opportunities to integrate these experiences. Sudden emotional surges, unexplained melancholy, or long-dormant memories resurfacing, all are the universe's way of purging stagnant energy. Do not panic or suppress these moments. Tears shed now are not weakness, but rituals of release, clearing space for new light to permeate the soul. Mercury retrograde's closure in Pisces also illuminates the balance between willpower and surrender. If Aries taught courage to charge forward, Pisces whispers, "True evolution often lies in letting go. Trust that every disruption holds meaning." They pave the way for deeper cosmic alignment. No longer victims of circumstance, we become architects of destiny through self-awareness. In this dance of fire and water, we learn that creation arises not from control, but from harmonizing our will with the universe's sacred flow. The shadow period following Mercury retrograde's end on April 7th is not a conclusion, but a second gateway into self-awakening. Over the next 2 weeks, though Mercury now moves direct, its energy lingers like a delicate mist over the mind, a reminder that all transformations require time to integrate. This phase offers a golden opportunity to revisit lessons from the preceding 3 weeks of chaos, moments when we rushed to judge others, abandoned promises, or avoided confronting our deepest fears. Like an artisan gathering shattered fragments, we're invited to mend broken relationships with authenticity, rather than leaving them as unresolved cracks. Mercury's shadow no longer brings retrograde's chaos, but gently places mirrors before us. Unfinished conversations resurface in dreams, old messages flicker into awareness, or unease stirs when pondering past decisions, all cosmic invitations to complete what was left undone. Do not dismiss these signs, for they hold keys to unraveling emotional knots that have long constricted the soul. Try writing an unsent letter to someone who hurt you, or sit quietly at midnight, listening to your heart's whispers. This phase amplifies the inner voice. As external noise fades, intuition speaks clearly. Forgive yourself for lacking courage years ago. Or, don't fear changing paths even if others applaud your old route. Here, we learn to distinguish fears, chatter from the soul's quiet truths, unbidden tears, sleepless nights haunted by sudden memories. These are rituals of soul liberation. They act as final downpours, washing grime from spiritual windows so new light may enter. View the shadow period as the universe's most patient teacher. It does not demand immediate resolution, but grants space to reflect. Have I truly learned about control? Or are recent conflicts rooted in avoiding inner dialogue? By surrendering to this flow, we realize the shadow is not to be feared. It is the sacred pause to breathe deeply before stepping into life's next chapter. This liminal space teaches us that healing is not haste, but the art of tending to neglected corners of the heart with grace. The shift from Aries to Pisces as Mercury retrograde concludes is not merely an astronomical transition, but a profound inner metamorphosis. For 3 weeks under Aries' fiery influence, a blaze of impulsivity and action, many became warriors, in endless battles, arguing to prove themselves right, chasing paths without questioning if they truly led to joy. Yet as Mercury settles in Pisces, the vast ocean of intuition and the subconscious, a subtle transformation unfolds. Energy now turns inward, flowing like underground currents into the soul's deepest crevices. Aries taught us to do. Pisces invites us to master the art of to feel. Where decisions were once measured by sharp logic or iron will, the universe now whispers, "Let the heart steer." Seemingly random dreams carry clues to new directions. Unexplained sadness reveals unhealed wounds, and even a fleeting melody might answer lingering questions. This is the moment we realize, however mighty, the mind is but the iceberg's tip. True answers lie in emotional undercurrents we've hastily buried beneath calculations. Pisces does not negate action, but reminds us that every step must be rooted in empathy. Facing conflict, instead of reacting instantly, as Aries conditioned us, pause and ask, what fear is this truly touching? Or, am I defending truth or clinging to ego? This shift mirrors moving from a raging waterfall to a still lake, where our reflection becomes clearer in tranquil waters. Now is also when buried childhood memories or dormant wounds resurface. They arrive not to torment, but as waves washing ashore, fragments needing repair. You might weep recalling a broken promise to your 17-year-old self, or startle upon recognizing patterns mirroring parental mistakes. Yet this process unlocks reconciliation with the past, the present, and the most fragile version of your soul. By balancing Aries fire with Pisces water, we no longer tear between action and introspection. We grasp that true courage isn't relentless pursuit, but the patience to heed. Whispers from the depths, where the universe and soul harmonize. Here, we become alchemists, blending willpower with surrender to craft a life that honors both our human sparks and cosmic tides. Spiritual awakening is not a blinding flash of light, but a gradual process of learning to relax into the whispers that have always resided within your heart. As Mercury retrograde concludes in Pisces, the veils shrouding the mind begin to dissolve, allowing your inner voice, once drowned out by societal noise and rationality, to rise with newfound clarity. You might suddenly know something with certainty, despite lacking logical proof, an intuition to avoid a familiar route, or an inexplicable emotion when facing an ostensibly foreign scene. These sensations are not random. They are the soul's native language, a voice long stifled by calculations of what to do and how to feel. This process simultaneously triggers the release of long-suppressed emotions, like a torrential rain cleansing grime from a soul's window, seemingly random tears, sleepless nights haunted by vivid memories. These are rituals of energetic purification. A person who buried divorce pain in work may sob at an old song. A pridefully stoic executive might tremble at their child's anxious gaze. Not signs of weakness, but proof of the heart relearning. Raw authenticity. These emotional surges act as subterranean currents, stripping rigid masks to reveal the tender, courageous self beneath. As this unfolds, permanent internal shifts begin. You grow intolerant of shallow conversations and relationships sustained by hollow compliments. Self-worth is no longer measured by external validation, but by honesty with oneself. Some abruptly decline prestigious yet empty roles. Others bravely admit needing therapy over feigned strength. This awakening mirrors an ancient tree uprooting itself from barren soil to seek underground springs, painful yet vital for survival. Spiritual awakening promises no immediate paradise, but gifts an inner compass. Learning to trust intuition transforms you from a raft, adrift, into a steadfast captain navigating storms, guided by the lighthouse of personal truth, now burning brightly within. Here, in the depths of your being, chaos becomes a collaborator, and every wave carries the wisdom of your reborn soul. The journey of spiritual awakening demands tangible actions, not to control, but to befriend oneself. Begin with intentional chaos. Disrupt familiar spaces as liberation rituals. Spill beads into water. Scribble wildly on blank paper. Or rearrange room layouts. These seemingly irrational acts train the mind, teaching that true order stems not from external structures, but from the power to rebuild from within. By cleaning self-created disarray, you internalize a profound truth. All brokenness can mend, if you trust your inner strength. Parallel this with 5 minutes of morning stillness. No phones, no tasks, just breath and undivided presence. This isn't for planning, but to receive the universe's inner bulletin. Sudden ideas, urges to call someone, or strange mental images, record them all in a journal. These fragments, like cosmic letters addressed solely to you, gradually map your unique spiritual path. Create sacred spaces to honor your existence. A desk corner with a warm quartz crystal, a meditation pillow beneath a tree, or nightly candlelit minutes. These become safe harbors where societal masks dissolve, allowing you to confront soul-deep questions. What do I truly need? Or, what blocks my joy? Such physical sanctuaries nurture courage to face shadowed parts of your psyche. Never underestimate positive affirmations. Phrases like, I am worthy of love, or I trust the universe's guidance, aren't mere slogans. their subconscious, foundation stones. Stand before a mirror each dawn, gaze into your eyes, and declare, "Today, I choose happiness." Though awkward at first, these words seep into cells like nourishing rain, dissolving limiting beliefs like, "I'm not enough," or "I must sacrifice to belong." These seemingly small acts unlock inner freedom. They teach patience. A sapling cannot soar overnight, nor can the soul bloom instantly amid life's chaos. Yet each intentional step, chaotic or calm, waters the seeds of your truest self, whispering, "You are both the gardener and the wild, wondrous flower." Mercury retrograde is not a cosmic curse, but a golden opportunity to pause and gaze deeply into the soul's mirror, where cracks once seen as wounds reveal new paths. This phase acts like a torrential downpour, sweeping away layers of old habits, dried leaves to expose fertile soil where seeds of creativity can sprout. The conflicts, misunderstandings, or feelings of stagnation over the past 3 weeks were not punishments, but exercises forcing us to shed our safe shells and confront what we often evade. A dream buried by fear of failure, a toxic relationship endured in silence, or the truth that we're living by others' expectations. As Mercury retrograde ends, its post-shadow period opens space for courageous action. This is not a time to retreat to comfort zones, but to transform awareness into concrete steps. You might suddenly write an email rejecting a project that clashes with your values, or call someone to apologize for past hurt. Small acts that embody choosing yourself at life's crossroads. The universe now transforms from adversary to subtle ally. A song playing just as you hesitate, a recurring dream hinting at solutions, or a book accidentally falling into your hands with answers to lingering questions. Trust that you are not alone. Your soul, the highest version of you, whispers through intuition. Ancestors channel strength through resilient bloodlines. Stars realign to converge energy, supporting your transformation. Even a golden leaf brushing your shoulder as you ponder is the universe's nudge. Trust the flow. Everything unfolds in perfect timing. Emerging from Mercury retrograde, you are no longer the person you were 3 weeks ago. Tears shed, sleepless nights, and moments of clarity have altered your spiritual DNA forever. I am ready. 3 simple words form your most potent mantra. Writing them down is a pledge to yourself and a clear signal to the cosmos. I welcome the upgraded version of me. In response, doors once sealed will crack open unexpectedly, not because circumstances shifted, but because your perspective has. Today, you stand at the threshold between old and new selves. Step forward boldly. Though the horizon may blur, remember, the flame of courage lit from your heart will illuminate each step, and the universe whispers back to those who dare to live true to their soul.